Lib Dems have long argued for an older people's champion at City Hall. We will also ensure that actions undertaken as part of the London Recovery Programme make real improvements to the lives of older Londoners by engaging with Age UK and championing other organisations representing London's older citizens. I support the Age-Friendly London programme, and Luisa Porritt and the London Lib Dems will push to ensure that all our organisations under the GLA, including TfL, the London Fire Brigade and the Met Police, are fully trained. And we will work to get this set up and running within 6 months of taking control of City Hall. And we will also look to work with private business to ensure that they are playing their part in the Age-Friendly City programme too. The London Lib Dems will tackle London's growing social isolation crisis by investing in local communities and high streets, making them thriving places for people to spend time and socialise. And it is essential that our communities across London have easy access to essential services like local police stations. Lib Dem mayoral candidate Luisa Porritt will also look to use some of the mayor's substantial adult education budget creatively too, so that older Londoners can reap the benefits of learning a new skill or socialising and bonding over shared interests and activities. It is scandalous that we have so much inequality and poverty in London, and pensioners living in poverty are some of the hardest hit, often unable to increase their income. The Liberal Democrat plan for homes in our city would tackle the housing affordability crisis, often people's biggest costs. And our green plans would help to tackle fuel poverty, which is something else which can hit older Londoners hard. And we're also passionate about tackling the increasing number of scams that older Londoners are exposed to. And our Lib Dem mayoral candidate Luisa Porritt would work hard as mayor with the Met Police and others to develop a clear and robust strategy to raise awareness and tackle scams which are increasingly advanced and always developing. The London Lib Dems will support older job seekers by putting jobs at the heart of our plan to take London forward. Small businesses need greater support, such as business rates relief and reform, as this will help increase local employment. And the pandemic has meant people are spending more time in local neighbourhoods, so we need to invest in jobs and opportunities on our high streets, of which older Londoners can play a key part. Lib Dem mayoral candidate Luisa Porritt has made a commitment to protect the 60-plus Oyster photocard for the long term, something I have fought to retain and protect during my time on the London Assembly. We also believe that there should be no time limit on when the card can be used, and that the suspension should be reversed immediately. The London Lib Dems will support the new Digital Exclusion Task Force. All Londoners need to be able to access digital services and given the devices and support to do so. Again, Luisa Porritt will look at how the Mayor's significant budget for adult education could be used to support digital training too. I know from talking to older people during the pandemic, this is a real issue. People may use the local library to access the internet and look at their email. And for the last year, they haven't been able to do so, have been so excluded. It's a real priority for the Liberal Democrats. I will always celebrate the contribution of older Londoners, and I think the lack of recognition for the contribution of older people in our city is why you are so often forgotten. Older Londoners, through volunteering, mentoring and contributing to their communities in so many different ways, are an essential and valued part of our city, and this must be recognised. Ageism must be tackled and challenged too. TfL in particular needs to get far better in consulting with older and disabled people. Better consultation processes and proper equality impact assessments over key policy changes are not a luxury, but vital to ensuring a better London for everyone. Much bolder plans are also needed to make travelling around London more accessible. It's deeply concerning that step-free schemes are progressing so slowly and that TfL does not even have step-free access schemes at London Underground stations planned beyond 2022. This is something I have highlighted and challenged the current mayor on as an Assembly member, and we have a commitment to more step-free stations in our manifesto.